Hello and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. My name is Seth. In our last episode we took a flight around the KSC, got some science from around mountains, grasslands, highlands, that kind of thing, and we ended up getting survivability, which would allow us to give us some solar panels and heat shields, which would allow us to bring some data back. So we're now going to try and make a probe to go into space and hopefully return. So let us have a look. Let's go to the VA. Well, let's have a look at what we've got. The survivability. There's the heat shield. We've got some parachutes, solar panels. So we should be able to return something to the KSC safely, and I really want to return the cardboard box experiment. So that's what we're going to try and build a launcher to do. Okay, so let's begin. I'm not sure what the best way to do this is, to be honest. You'd really want to use that. I was thinking something like this. That's the small one, that's the large, what's that? 2.5 meter. But that's that one there, because I think the science cardboard box will fit in there. Cardboard box and hey, whatever, a sample box too. Are they? How heavy is that in relation? That's 0.03 and that's 0.02. It's a little bit different, but we can probably cover that. It fits in there. We can probably get away with that. We put a microwave in there too. It's actually just a little bit too big for a microwave. Or is it? Should be able to slide that in. Really? It's either going to go. It won't. There is no. Yes, there is no snap. I've just got to go by hooks. Yeah, that's in the middle. Yeah, that'll fit. Oh, okay, there you go. There's there's our probe. Yeah, that's it. So I don't know how we're planning on bringing this back at this stage. I don't know if we're planning on, we can transmit most of that anyway. That should be okay. Batteries. Don't know how many batteries we'll actually need. We shouldn't need that much. Wonder if the cardboard boxes. Yeah, that's fine. We're not even going to go for scan set or anything like that at this stage. It's going to be just straight up, straight down, and heat shield somewhere. Aerodynamics. Maybe. Don't have a decent coupler for this. Probably going to end up removing the KW rocketry parts. I just feel they're a bit not lined up in the correct order. But I do need a decoupler, so yeah. So let's just this a name, Hercules 01. Hercules 01. Let's go out and find a decoupler. Sorry, bumping the mic again because I'm professional. There's the decouplers. They've got some tiny engines there. We've got the swivel too, which will be handy. Solid rocket boosters. See some of the KW rocketry stuff's not. But anyway, I mean. It's not OP, so to speak. I mean, got that, and it's 2-ton mass. It's got an ISP of 280 to 300, so it's not too bad, I guess. Yeah. Might keep the KW rocketry parts, actually use them. Just include them, that's fine. So I've got my decoupler here. It's larger than it needs to be too. I wonder if I can't quick scale that. Let's quick scale that. I can. Rather than tweak scale it, let's yeah, I don't even have fairings either, so that's gonna look crap. Oh, I could put, yeah, okay, I can put a little nose cone thingy on it to go from the small rocket to the large part of the rocket. Yeah, but I get the. That's fine. I got the research for it. Let's get that. That'll give us the small decoupler, and then I can use the big decoupler. Yeah, I can use the. Yep. Words are a thing. So with that, I now can use the decoupler. Yeah. And do I actually have tanks of different sizes? You need like procedural tanks, I think, to do what I want to do. Have like curved tanks and things. So now that I've got a few different choices of these two, put that there. Yep. And I need an engine. So let's just have a look. That is 260 to 355. 63. Okay, so that's 335. That's actually more efficient. It's probably a more efficient upper stage, but less thrust. That'll give us. That's actually not a bad upper stage, to be honest. And then I can just have something cheap and cheerful down the bottom here. I use this swivel. That'll give us enough. That's heaps. We don't need that much. Send a larger probe into orbit. Yep, that should do what we want. 4,600. So do now is throw parachute on top. I don't know if that's going to be enough to protect it there. That fit? Rather have the Mark 16 on there. I know that will do it. So I've got that. I might just throw a couple of solar panels on because I'm not quite sure. Not convinced that this is actually done yet. I think I'm missing something. I think that I'm not sure how these experiments are going to work, so I don't know how long I have to leave it in orbit. So if I put the parachutes on there, got it there. Actually, I need to might stick that out there too. Actually, that can sit better here. The angle. This can sit one of them. Thank you. There. I'll quickly do my action groups. Reserve cardboard box. Reserve the sample box. Activate the oven. Okay, so quick staging check. That's a swivel, so we shouldn't really need too much control on there, but we'll just throw some pins on there for some stability. That upper stage has gimbal. Just double check that actually does use that type of fuel, because that would be funny. Okay, let's have a look. First stage, decouple. Second stage. Okay, should be good. Save that. How's the reliability of this? Don't need food. Stress. Tat. Environment. Temperature difference. That's fine. Radiation doesn't matter. Reliability. 2 malfunctions a year. So how do we reduce that? Wow. Okay. This is yeah. So, well, take a risk. It's an unmanned craft, so. Oh wow, interesting. Okay, so I can change that. Okay. Like urban, low orbit. Okay. That seems right. We should be okay with that. Let's do this. I will time warp. .76. When did I last launch? Okay, 175. Okay, so let's go to around about day 82. So we'll time warp till tomorrow. Okay, and Hercules 01, orbit Kerbin and return. So this is going to be part of Project Cyrox because we're going to have to bring this back, which means we're working towards bringing a Kerbal back to space. Yeah, I really need launch clamps. But 3, 2, 1, space. Already it's a bit wobbly on the launch pad. A bit wobbly off the launch because it wasn't stable on the launch pad. That could be a problem, but we shall see. Yeah, it's, see the horizontal speed is picking up, so it's definitely got a little bit of lean on it, but that's not too significant at this stage, and it'll probably be able to be mitigated. So far so good. Well, hey, grab the keep experiment, keep the cardboard box, keep the sample box. Probably should have grabbed them on the launch pad, but not to worry. I really, it'd be cool if the microwave went ding when you know, observe the microwave for science experiments. Ding. Is that actually... Your heat shield come with a blade by default? Yep, 50. Yeah, that's heaps. Be fine. So the atmospheric pressure now dropping as we've gone past speed of sound, and now going up through the up through the atmosphere higher, the air pressure gets less. Might be possible to put dynamic pressure in here. Interesting. Cool. So first stage jettison. On the second stage. They still got plenty of thrust to weight too. That's good. I like that. So let's grab the upper atmosphere. Actually getting pretty high up in the upper ups is getting pretty high, so we might need to adjust that. Better. Oh, off in the distance. That's interesting actually, because I've got I've hidden. That's funny. I've hidden the planets that I can't see. So I need, with Tarsia space technology, so I shouldn't really see that, but distant object allows me to see it. Okay, so there we are. It's a 94 kilometer orbit. You know what? Let's actually no, we probably focus on. Probably want to focus on actually just achieving an orbit. rather than trying to get out to high, because I've got to have enough. Yeah, see, that'll... Just seeing how much fuel it take. Get out there. Tell you what. Then if we do a second burn at apoapsis on that burn to see if we can drop it down the atmosphere. Yeah, that will work, that'll work well. So we're barely going to orbit, we're just going to grab more signs. Okay, so I want those two to separate. Get off! Okay, so now that we've got that, I'm going to burn to put us into high orbit. But at apoapsis, I'm going to burn to lower orbit, and that'll probably take the rest of the fuel. This should be okay. So let's no more experiment. Nope. Okay, so that should be okay. So this first burn, we're going to burn out to about 260. Just reduce thrust now because it's going to come up quick, and I don't want to waste fuel. Perfect. And then at apoapsis, I will fuel at apoapsis. I'll burn retrograde. So let's warp to here. Let's grab the experiments while we're here, and at apoapsis, close enough to this, burn, bring my periapsis foot down to 28. Look at that, better burn time, re-entry in 13 minutes, that's great. And how am I doing for electric charge? Because we can always create more in a hurry if I need to, just by burning the engines. It does have an alternator, but I shouldn't need it. No, we should be okay. Don't think we're actually transmitting data at this stage, so yeah, so we're not actually trying to transmit anything, so all that's great. Re-entry in 90 seconds. So let's ditch this stage. Keep pointed retrograde and enjoy the show. I have no idea if this is actually going to make it or not. I have this sneaking suspicion it's not going to burn up. I just realised that these boxes are a long way away from the heat shield. Might lose the solar panels. Yeah, we'll just wait and see what happens. Slowing down, so that's good. The ablade is going down, which is good. Things are getting hot. That's not good. What's that? A battery below there, directly below the heat shield. How's the Yeah, okay, the main engine's still there. Oh, we might be good. Yeah, good. Look at that. Beautiful. Where are we landing? By the way. What have we got? The experiment from high atmosphere. Just keep all the things really. I don't know where I'm landing. I think I'm going to land in the water. I think that might be the mountains west of the KSC over there. So deserts will be behind us, I think. Tell you what, the clouds make it hard to identify where you are. Except that, I don't want to lose my sight, so I'm going to throw my parachute out there now. Ah, so the cardboard box, they do observations per biome. That's good to know. Why is this not... Hurry up. There we go. So I think we can get rid of that. Not a bad little mission. It's kind of worked quite well, to be honest. So that should give us a nice little bit of science, assuming it doesn't destroy. Keep. Is that going to float this time? Yeah, it's gonna float, so we can recover that. Let me just write down stats from that flight. So it's 182 6 51. It's a success. No Kerbals. 0 1. 264842 2250 2235 7265. That's not bad distance. 5.6 Gs, fantastic. And recover the vessel. Let's have a look at what science we achieved from that. I guess now that we can put in vehicles into orbit, we look at making, hey, that's, okay, so that's 10 science for the wave science shores. Near space, the microwave science in space and returning, it's actually pretty valuable. 163 science, that's pretty good. I wonder if we should look at doing a comms network or pushing out the magnetometer probe again. Yeah, I think we'll do a ScanSat magnetometer probe next time, and we'll try to put that into a polar orbit, and we'll leave it there as well. I think that will be for the next episode, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.